This week on Canada in the Rough, we're calling in big bull moose during the rut. Ontario is home to many great animals, but one of the most heart-pounding hunts you can take part in is calling bulls into bow range. This week, the Beasley Brothers will be hunting with good friend Joe Dampier in the Thunder Bay District. Joe is a man with many talents, from serving his community as a police officer to being an official measurer for FROW and even the vice president of a local archery club. Joe is also a very accomplished archer, with many great animals taken over the past 30 years of hunting. His passion for archery hunting and shooting runs through the whole family. Both of Joe's children, Alex and Katie, and wife Lisa, compete in many archery competitions and have won 9 Canadian championships. Not to mention the number of great animals the family has taken over the years. For the Dampiers, to say hunting is a hobby is definitely an understatement. Join us this week as we experience one of the most exciting moose hunts we have ever filmed.
Well, Joe, we're finally here.
Finally.
Up here in the Thunder Bay District. We've been waiting all year to get here, looking forward to this hunt. We drew 2 bull tags, we were lucky enough to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty fortunate to draw 2 tags with our current system, and man, it's a hunt we've been looking forward to for a long time.
Absolutely. The elites are dialed in, so I'm looking forward to experiencing some of the world-class Dampier calling and seeing these bulls work these calls.
Well, we've got some beautiful weather. I'd say let's
yeah, you can't beat it.
Let's get out there and do some hunting.
Let's go get them. Well, get unpacked and go.
All right.
One of North America's largest mammals, the moose, can live to 15 years old and are very abundant throughout northwestern Ontario. Making the extra effort to get off logging roads and into old burns and small lakes can not only yield excellent results, but also some of the most stunning scenery on the planet. The first 2 days of the hunt brought 60-kilometer-an-hour winds mixed with heavy rain and kept the guys sheltered in moose camp for 48 hours. But as day 3 approached, the weather broke and the hunt was on. Setting up on a large bay, with Kevin situated on one side and Paul and Keith on the other, Joe worked his calls between the hunters in hopes of pulling a moose out of the thick timber.
Here he comes. You know what, let's drop downwind a little bit in case he goes. Yeah, so we can get a little closer. Just right where that rock is. Here he comes, right up there. Look at that. That's awesome. Not quite what we're after. No, still beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous bull. Yeah, I'd say he's either a really good 1.5-year-old or not so great 2.5-year-old. Makes getting up early well worth it, eh? Just to see something like that. For sure. That's awesome. Right to where you had the decoy out and everything, you walked right up there. And he just did that little swing downwind of us too, hoping to get that scent. And when he first came up, his width, I thought maybe a young 2.5-year-old. But you know what? I think he's a 1.5-year-old. I think he was a good 1.5-year-old. Some good genetics around here. So. He'll be good in another 4 years, eh? For sure. You'll be ready to get him. Well, that was awesome, Joe.
It's a little nicer weather, eh?
Yeah, that wind is finally starting to calm down.
Yeah, so what's the
and
game plan
calm
tonight?
is like 15K, 10K's probably still.
Well, everything's relative.
Yeah, that is still calm compared to what we were experiencing.
So what's the game plan for tonight?
Well, I think you and I will head up and we'll start working this ridge down.
Perfect.
And we'll get you to head up to that far bay in the
Other
canoe.
side?
Yep, go to the other side, and we'll work back, and I'll work down into the middle later on and work back and forth between the two of you, and hopefully we can draw something out.
Sounds good. Let's hope we can get the daddy of the one we seen today.
Or the granddaddy.
I'll shoot Granddaddy.
There you go.
Let's go get him.
Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us, man. Man, he's right there. He's coming right at us. Capture, sure.
Oh my gosh. That was kind of startling.
No kidding, like,
I didn't even hear him. I didn't even hear him come in.
you know what? I made that call and I heard a crack behind him. Like, what's that?
Like, that bear was stalking us.
That's unbelievable. Have you had that happen before?
I've had that happen one other time.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That close to you?
Never that close.
Like that was
Like-
8 yards away.
Yeah, this other time was about 30. But this
crazy.
is just insane.
Well, I didn't know you called moose and bear.
Well, apparently I do.
that just shows you though that they must be a predator to moose calves and
For
things
sure.
like. Wow.
Now
Well,
humans too. Because I mean, that bear, he saw that we were people. Like he knew we weren't
That's
a moose.
just it. He wasn't scared of us at all. Like
No.
he came down and then he looked at us and then just kind of kept coming right at us and then turned a little bit. I think we'll give him some time and we'll go check him out.
All right.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Whew, that was unbelievable. There's some blood.
Oh, got some blood up here.
Perfect. There he is. Nice! Good job. He didn't go any more than 60 yards, eh? That's perfect.
Nice shot, Kev.
Glad he didn't go too far.
That's
Wow. Well, he's got a nice coat for winter, right?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Thick. Look at the nice big paws too on him.
Wow, look at the claws, eh? Nice. Well, when you started moose calling, I wasn't expecting to shoot a bear.
No,
but,
neither was I.
he'll taste good tonight. We'll get him on the stove and cook him up.
There you go.
Let's get a tag on him and get out of here.
Sounds good.
Well, I don't know if there's many places more beautiful than this morning, with the sunrise coming up and the trees in the background. It's gorgeous. The only thing that might make it a little bit better might be if a big bull moose walks out today. We're in the same spot this morning. Dead calm. Perfect morning. Paul's across the bay from us. Joe thinks with this beautiful calm morning, his call's gonna travel a lot. So he's hoping to call something in this morning. I'm optimistic. I think it might happen. Let's just see if the moose will cooperate with us. There he is. Just crossed the knoll. Nice ball. So neat. Sit and watch these things. what? Maybe Joe will be able to pull him over to Paul and Keith. Maybe they'll be able to get him. Beautiful bull. Beautiful. That is just so pretty. Got him. Oh my gosh, that was exhilarating. Absolutely unbelievable. That bull worked Joe's call from hundreds, I mean hundreds of yards away by Kevin on the other side of this bay. He worked straight across the water. Cam comes up and emerges out of the trees in the fog with branches hanging off his antlers. Now what a sight. That's not like an absolute giant bull, but in my books, that thing is a huge bull. He took off, he's up on the top of this burn up here. We're gonna give him some time to relax and we'll go find him. Absolutely unbelievable hunt in northwestern Ontario. Oh my gosh.
So did you get him?
I sure think so.
Nice. Good job, boys.
There's Tom right there.
Nice. Good job, boys.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
Look at the size of him. Oh, wow. Wow.
Look at
Nice.
him. Look at the fronts on him.
Oh, he's got one busted, eh?
Wow.
You know, guys, this really was an incredible hunt. Not was it just three brothers out having fun, but a longtime friend, Joe Dampier, being here with us, and that truly was the tale of two different hunts. Paul and I watched this bull and heard him come off in front of Kevin and totally thought Kevin was going to harvest this big bull, and in a matter of seconds, you're waving us over saying, no, 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 you're going to harvest this bull.
Yeah, as soon as I realized that it was gonna pass by Kevin out of range, it was like, all right, we gotta work this one now for us, so.
Well, and you called it well when you did, because honestly, there wasn't a lot of time in between when we got down in position and then that bull appeared.
That's right, because I mean, he hesitated a little bit up on the hill, but then once he committed, he was moving hard.
Oh, and he's beautiful. Look at him with those big fronts he's got on him.
Oh, these daggers are crazy.
Long,
And he's
extra
busted
long.
up, so he's been fighting.
Scars all over his neck and ears, ripped ear right here.
Yeah.
It was a great hunt, and I gotta say, I gotta thank you, Joe, for your calling. I gotta thank Kev for his restraint in passing and not trying to move in on that animal and letting him go. And I gotta thank Keith for catching it all on camera. So it was an absolutely fantastic hunt. We've still got some time left, and we've actually got a lot of work ahead of us, but I'm excited because this means one more trip to advanced taxidermy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love going in there. All right.
Hey folks, hope you enjoyed this video. For more great videos and content, please subscribe to our page and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. And to follow our amazing adventures around Canada, please join us on Facebook and Instagram.